Turning now to Ukraine, we wanted to make sure we gave everyone an update. Still some major developments here. President Trump reverting back to his original position. Ukraine has to give up some land in a peace deal. Let's take a listen.
Friday, you said you had a cordial meeting with President Zelensky. During that meeting, did you tell him he needed to cede all of the Donbass region to Russia?
No, we never discussed it. We think that what they should do is just stop at the lines where they are, the battle lines. You have a battle line right now. The rest is very tough to negotiate. If you're going to say, you take this, we take that, there's so many different permutations. So what I say is they should stop right now at the battle lines. Go home, stop killing people, and be done.
What do you think should happen with the Donbass region?
Let it be cut the way it is. It's cut up right now. I think 78% of the land is already taken by Russia. You leave it the way it is right now. They can negotiate something later on down the line. But I said, cut and stop at the battle line, go home, stop fighting, stop killing people.
So that's the position today. A couple weeks ago, Ryan, he said that they could take back all of Crimea. So I don't know. Nobody knows what's going on here. Let's put this up here on the screen from recent, this, by the way, very interesting. Not only that Zelensky and Trump met, but did anyone notice there was no joint press conference? There was no joint meeting. There was no statement afterwards by the president. Zelensky slunk in and he slunk out. And the reasons why is from the Financial Times, quote, Donald Trump urged Zelensky to accept Putin's term or, quote, be destroyed by Russia. The meeting descended many times, quote, into a shouting match with Trump cursing all the time. They added that the president tossed aside maps of the front line, insisted Zelensky surrender the Donbass to Putin, and repeatedly echoed talking points that the Russian leader had made in their call a day earlier. Now, obviously that is coming straight out of Zelensky's mouth to the Financial Times, and we don't really know which way it's going to go. But it's just pretty obvious that this is the only way this was ever going to end. You have the military power. I mean, the current U.S. intelligence estimate, apparently, I don't know if I believe this, but let's say it's directionally correct, is 100,000 people have been killed since January of 2025. Do you see a single crack in Russian society? They don't care. Now, I don't get it, all right? If 100,000 of my guys were killed for some bullshit like this, yeah, I would riot. For some reason, they have a different society over there. Be it propaganda, maybe they believe in it, who knows? But the point is, their economy's doing well. I don't see a single crack in their society. Putin seems humming along more than ever before. They can throw as many bodies into this as we want. And Zelensky's like, oh, we need long-range missiles. That's going to make up the manpower deficit? You guys have 60-year-olds on the front line. It's not going to happen, right? From day one. So we're back to this. And yet, even this morning, this is what I love about covering this administration. What do I see? Marco Rubio's call did not go well with Sergei Lavrov, and the potential meeting with Budapest with Putin may not happen because Russia has not backed off its maximalist position. So Trump says they need to surrender, but Russia hasn't backed off its maximalist position. So we're stuck right back from where we came from. They can't get their hands around this. Something like Israel-Gaza needs to happen, where they're like, yeah, we just have to talk to Hamas. Like, you just have to accept the unacceptable. And when that happens, yeah, you can actually get something done.
Yeah, and Trump also said on Putin and Zelensky, they hate each other, and it makes it a little bit difficult. And then he also added, but it doesn't affect us.
Right.
I agree with that. He really thought this was going to be extremely easy. It wouldn't happen if he was president, according to him. Once he becomes president, it's going to end. That hasn't happened, and he's just flailing at this point. As Politico says, Trump says he's going to meet again with Putin to discuss it. They're going to go back to that. The Budapest location is interesting, and it flows into this funny exchange between SV Date, HuffPost reporter, and is Caroline Levitt or?
Yes, Caroline Levitt.
I'll read the text first. So SV reaches out. Is the president aware of the significance of Budapest? In 1994, Russia promised in Budapest not to invade Ukraine if it gave up the nuclear weapons it inherited when the Soviet Union dissolved. Does he not see why Ukraine might object to that site? Who suggested Budapest? Thanks. Your mom did.
I mean, it's funny, but it's not that funny. Yeah.
I'm going to laugh at any mom joke.
Yeah, mom joke is good.
He says, is this funny to you? And she said, it's funny to me that you actually consider yourself a journalist. You're a far-left hack who nobody takes seriously, including your colleagues in the media. They just don't tell you that to your face. Stop texting me your disingenuous, biased, and BS questions. As far as I know, that's not the press corps' understanding of my former colleague, SV. So then Caroline herself posted it for context. SV of the Huffington Post is not a journalist interested in the facts. He's a left-wing hack, which she already said in there. Just take a look at his feed. It reads like an anti-Trump personal diary. He is pretty anti-Trump, no doubt about that.
Okay, let's be honest. He has TDS. I cover the White House.
He's pretty.
He's TDS prone.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't care. All right, he's allowed to do whatever he wants.
He's anti-Trump.
Yeah, he's full blown. I remember him in the press corps. I got nothing. Listen, I respect the dogged guys. Anybody who wants to sit there and fire off questions to the press secretary, that's your job. Your mom jokes, yeah, pretty immature. Not a good look for you, in my opinion. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. You could just ignore it. Nobody said that you had to respond, to the question. It is a legitimate question. I would tell SV to his face that the premise itself is retarded, based on this whole idea of the Budapest memorandum that they deserve NATO.
Is that why Zelensky doesn't want to do Budapest? Because
no, he doesn't want to do Budapest because Orban is the only person in the EU who has a very different view of the Ukraine conflict, right? And actually, I mean, a lot of people forget this. There are ethnic Hungarians who lived in Ukraine. I saw many of them who are Ukrainian citizens because when I visited Budapest, they're all living in Budapest now. And they don't want to fight in the war, which is very instructive, isn't it? But the point just broadly around Budapest as the location is because Trump has a great relationship with Orban and Orban has a good relationship with Putin. So it would be neutral-ish territory for the two of them to meet. I do understand the prospect, but also what? Do they expect Putin to meet in Berlin? Like, what are you guys, are we joking? Like, yes, where, other than Alaska, which was actually good because it was halfway, it's still on U.S. territory, or they could go meet in Vladivostok or something like that. I guess, I don't know, for some reason, Trump doesn't want to go to Russia. Yeah, Beijing. Well, that would be a real statement. Actually, if that would be the brokering ground. Budapest seems as good as any of a place to meet. EU
lovely
territory,
this time of year,
NATO,
right?
Beautiful. Hey, beautiful city. I recommend everybody go. Gorgeous. Hey, if you like that video, hit the like button or leave a comment below. It really helps get the show to more people.
And if you'd like to get the full show ad-free and in your inbox every morning, you can sign up at breakingpoints.com.
That's right. Get the full show. Help support the future of independent media at breakingpoints.com.